Welcome back. So last video we have seen an introduction to strings. How do you use store strings in C language? So basically strings are nothing but an array of characters. Always remember when you are creating a character array, there's an additional element created to store the last value, that is to denote the end of the string. So that also we have seen in the last lecture. So this is an array of 4 elements. So basically when you create an array of 4 elements, basically 5 elements are created. So this is index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, and the last element with index 4. Right? So this is a difference, key difference between a character array and any other array of integer or decimal type. Correct? So now we will go further. We will see how do we get some string from the user and store it. Okay. So let's say we'll create another array, character of word 2. So we'll expect, let's say 20 characters. Okay. So we'll remove this. So again, we'll send a prompt, printf, please enter a string. So string is nothing but a group of characters. Scanf. So here we have to use a different identifier, which is %s. So %s, you can remember %s was strings. Okay. And one very key important thing is you have to remember when we are feeding value to array, we used to always give array of which index you are feeding, if you remember. Okay, index 1, index 2. Here when you are using %s, you don't have to give that. And again, you have to remember that you don't have to give this ampersand sign. So this is the only place where we don't use the ampersand sign. Why we are avoiding ampersand sign here, we will take up on a maybe 10 or 15 videos later when we study pointers and all. But here you have to remember, when you are storing a string, so string is nothing but an array of characters, directly you are storing the array. You don't need an ampersand sign. You should not give this, right? So it will be stored to word. Not 3, it's 2, right? So if you want to output this, let's say printf, again same %s, comma, word 2, right? So we'll just see the code again. So we have, so this is not required now. We are declaring character, an array of characters with 20 elements. Printf, please enter a string is the prompt we are giving. Scanf, %s, remember %s. And when you're using %s and you are using a character array, you don't have to use ampersand sign. Very important. Then you have to printf, similar thing. Printf is the usual printf command. We'll run this. Okay, let's say I am typing good. So good is coming back to me. So now we will see what will happen if we enter 2 words. So let's say I am typing good morning. So it is giving me, it is storing only good in word 2, right? So morning it is ignoring. So why is it happening? How do we solve this? So to solve this, what you will do is you have to remove this s and then write raised to sign /n. So this is basically, when you write this much, it is basically telling the program that you have to read till if you find a /n. So the /n is nothing but end of line. Okay, so we'll see that, we'll understand that properly now. Good morning. Now see, it is reading the entire thing. Now it is basically telling the program to read until and unless you find a new line. So the moment I type good morning and I typed enter, the new line creating character is being sent by my keyboard. So it is telling till I typed enter, till that whatever I have written, we have to store into this character. Now, can we change this to some other way, symbol? Let's say if I want to change it to $sign. So basically, it is telling you have to read until a $sign is met. So let's see. I will type hello new dollar is here. Okay, so I have introduced a dollar in between the sentence. I am typing enter. Now if you see, the moment it saw dollar, it has stopped. Up to dollar it has read, the remaining it has ignored. So here, that is why I used the $sign. So instead of $sign, if I want to enter the entire sentence, you have to type /n. /n comes when you press enter in your keyboard. Good morning. Enter. So that enter is happening here. So the entire string is being done. Okay. So now I hope it is clear. Now what we'll do is we will just change a small. So what I'll do is I will write word 2 of 2 equal to m. So basically what I am doing is I am changing one element in that array. Which element? Element with index 2. So that is the third element, right? Now let's see what happens. So I am giving good. See, it was happened. So this is 0th element, first element, second element. Second element is this O. So the moment I gave this, that O has been replaced with M. So that is why I told you this is a basically nothing but you can do all the array operation in this array, right? So basically I have changed one element and that element it has been reflected here. Now what you have to see is let's say I will make 0 1 2 3 4. Make the fourth element as \0. Now what is special about \0? Now if you see, I told you the last element in an array, it is used to store, tell the computer that it is the end of the sentence, end of the word, string, right? Now what I have done is I have changed the element with index 4. So that is the fifth element to \0. Now let's see what happens. Now I will give an input, normal input as good morning. It is sending only up to good. Now to make this more clear, what I will do is I will give an output just before this. And I will give a new line also here. And maybe I'll change this to 7, seventh element, or 7 element with index 7. So I will write good morning. So this is my input. This is the first output. What is the first output? Line number 16. After that, it has gone to line number 17, and element with index 7 has been turned to /0. Afterwards, when it is typing, it is giving me only up to MO. What has happened is the place of R, in the place of R, /0 has come, right? So the moment /0 is introduced, when the computer is reading for output, it saw the /0 and it is just understanding that, okay, that is the end of the string. So that is why it is giving up to good more, right? So this is very important. This line has changed this R with /0. So the moment computer /0, when it is trying to output, it is seeing that, okay, that is the end of the string. So it is typing only up to good more. Now, if what will happen if I just if the other words there, let's see, printf. Let's see. I will check what is the word with character with index 8. Word 2 of 8. Okay, so I'll give a new line here. I'll run this again fast. Good morning. So this is the first output, this is my input, this is the first output, this is output with the corresponding changes made in the element with 7th index. It is the element with 8th index. 8th index means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 n. So basically those values are there, but what happens is the moment I introduce /0, it is computer is misreading that, okay, that up to MO the string is there, remaining string is not there. Okay, so this /0 is very important with respect to string. I hope you understood this. We'll see in the next video.